Is this a joke to you? You know, you people disgust me. Why is nothing sacred anymore? Nothing. Every single time something new comes out, everybody has to ruin it. You have to take innocuous things that we all collectively hate and turn them into icons of desire. And nothing rings more true to this fact than the latest trend of Clussy. Clussy, for those of you unaware, refers to a clown WAP. Now, I was under the impression that as a species, we hated clowns. They're our natural predators in the wild, and therefore they terrify us. So why is it that everything that's meant to be terrifying, you people turn into something degenerate? For Christ's sakes, why does this keep happening with everything? It seems like humanity is dead set on proving two things about us. One, we like to murder each other, doesn't matter over what. And two, anything that exists, somebody wants to hump it somewhere. Do you know how horrifying it is going to be when we meet aliens and we have to explain to them what down bad for Clussy means? I would nuke us as a whole in a heartbeat. And you know what? I wouldn't even blame the aliens because we deserve it. Because you people took an innocuous cartoon for a friggin' Phoenix Wright game and you turned it into this. If you're unaware of the start to this horror story, the term Clussy was first coined about 4 or 5 days ago by a YouTube animator that goes by the name Speedaroo.
Yeah, I noticed that the word percussion I use in my routines is missing.
Awooga! I've got a bad case of Clussy fever, and I want to make Whoopi with her cushions.
Order, Mr. Edgeworth! Order!
I order Miss Tornado to put her whole butt, and nothing but her butt on my face.
Oh.
As you can tell, this cartoon proves yet again that we need to ban art. I think the single greatest tragedy of our entire species' existence is allowing people to have pens and pencils so they can draw their own smut. I'm not a Bible basher. I like to think of myself as a very liberal person. But the fact that this keeps happening over and over and over again is really starting to wear me down. Was it not just like, what, a year and a half ago that Samsung Girl got introduced to us? And that took the internet all of an hour tops before she was plastered everywhere with big juggers. And not even a month after her, there was another one in the form of gender-swapped Bowser. Everything is horny to you guys. And then it was Lady Demetru, whatever the hell her name was, from Resident Evil. It's getting scary out here, guys. I am starting to get too scared to Google any children's animated movie that's coming up because I'm petrified that I'll look at a gaping minion's asshole with some disgusting tagline like, ooh na na na, Kevin wanted banana. Should we keep letting Tumblr and Newground artists live? Or should we shoot them all? To me, the answer's getting pretty obvious. Like, I can think of a very recent example when The Bad Guys came out. The second I saw that trailer, I didn't think to myself, oh, what a cute, lovely, wholesome children's movie. I saw The Fox and the Wolf and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be horrendous. The animators had the cheek and the gall not only to add a sexual fox, but then to give her piercings. Come on, dude. Why? You dirty bastards knew what you were doing. My theory is we've devolved so much as a species that back in like the 90s, you were a weirdo if you thought a cartoon was sexy. And it slowly got normalized for my generation with the introduction of Kim Possible. Actually, I lied. The roots were starting to take place during the Rescue Rangers era with whatever the mechanic's name was, and then got to Kim Possible. And now it's just evolved so much that we're just taking anything we can get our grubby little hands on, giving it to our best and brightest 40-year-old men who listen to anime in their basement and just letting them draw what they want. Could you imagine the people behind these sexual drawings of Clussy? The moss buildup in their room, the dirty clothes sprayed across their floor, the smell of cheap axe trying to cover up the musk as they stroke on the neckbeards, giggling softly to themselves in a very dim light, looking at references as they draw the perfect nipple size for a clown. All I can say is God won't forgive any of you. God won't forgive our species. You've damned us all, if not to hell, to something. At this point, I'm just pleading with you. Stop. Just stop, for Christ, for Allah, for Muhammad, for anyone. Just stop. Let me Google children's movies and not have to live in fear. Let me look up video game characters and not have to be terrified of having to cover my screen just in case someone walks in. Just let me live a non-horny life. I hope this message gets across to you. In our hour of need, may someone find you and pull you from this pit you've dug yourself. That's all I can really say on the matter. I wish you all well, and I wish your families will get you the help you need. And most importantly, I'll see you next time.